Well, hello everyone. I want to welcome you all to Vlogmas 2025. We're in a different location today because behind me is a Christmas tree. We are here in the Christmas market in Broad Street, Oxford. I thought it would be better to do a change of location rather than doing it in front of my house because obviously I kept doing it in my room. So I think it kind of makes sense to get out the house, come here, show a bit of Christmas tree behind me, and yeah. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of the music being played, so it might affect the YouTube algorithm. So let's go down there to Clarendon House, or should I say Clarendon Building. And here we are in front of Clarendon Building. But behind me is this Christmas tree, because I like to open Vlogmas with a Christmas tree behind me. And that is the reason why I wanted to open somewhere like it is not my house. So here we are, year in review. I always do this every year when it comes to the introduction to Vlogmas. It has been a very interesting year so far. I mean, let's just face it, we had the new administration sworn in on January 21st. I really can't say because it's too political to talk about, but I'm just telling you small bits of details of what's been happening, from good to bad to worse, from good to best. I mean, look, there are a lot of mixed feelings about this. So unfortunately, I really can't talk about this because Vlogmas, this is all about positivity. The only positive I could say is that the Province 50, I can't remember, I think that's what it is, because they won their special election. So it is a bit of a blue wave. I don't want to talk about too much of politics, but I want to stand in front of a Christmas tree and tell you about my year in review. I mean, my exercise routine have been, sorry, excuse me, I can't even speak properly. My exercise routine has been wonderful as of late. I mean, I have gained a little bit of weight. There's a motorcycle. I gained a little bit of weight, so, well, I'm not saying it's that bad, but I have to watch on my diet of what I eat because I'm always out in the move, making sure I maintain of my stamina. Best highlight so far of this year was taking part in the run. So I took part in the Roger Bannister's probably about 40-minute mile run. And then on my birthday, I took part in the Town and Gown run for the first time. 10k run. Unfortunately, I couldn't take part in the Oxford half, but I mean, I don't know if I were mentally ready about this because I'm going to be doing a lot of practice in running. So there is a reason why I have to do this quite a bit more, so then I'll be much more ready for the next Oxford half. And by the way, yes, tickets are going very, very fast. Also, Town and Gown tickets is going very, very fast. So I'm going to have to, well, like I say, I have enjoyed the community mile run. I am going to take part again in April because obviously, or I think it's probably in early May, I think, because I think, in my opinion, this has been a very good run. And considering the fact is that everybody who loves to do community mile run, this is actually a dedication to Sir Roger Bannister, and it is really important. Taking part in 2 runs is just so phenomenal. It's special because I wanted to do this on dedication of my late brother that sadly passed away 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago to this, well, I think to this year anyways. But anyhow, the positive brings, whenever I run. That is why here we are this year. We did had a heat wave weather. We did had a yellow warning. I don't think we had any warning for heat wave. It was a good summer so far and reasonable autumn. Bit of a mix of gloom and sunshine. Not sure why. We did had Storm Claudia back in November, which is quite strange. And speaking of Storm Claudia, we're going to be kicking off Vlogmas 25 from Blenheim Palace, which I took part in another Christmas in Blenheim Palace's light trail. So with that said, let's celebrate to the end of the year, the final vlog. Sit back, relax. Let's begin the show for the final vlog with Vlogmas 25.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Well, hello everyone, and a warm welcome to Vlogmas 25. Very quiet here today, and thanks to Storm Claudia, there's not much people about. So, but yeah, but at least if you take a look around, yeah, you can probably tell I'm carrying an umbrella, and I'm trying to show you all around it. So if you see an umbrella, please excuse it. So yeah, it's quite quiet around here. But I mean, I'm gonna have to talk over it because the music is starting to play. And yeah, I guess all I can say to you is enjoy Vlogmas. Well, I gotta say, the light trails was really good. I think last year's was much better. That's all I can say. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I mean, they weren't as much as prepared because I thought they're going to bring out the Wizard of Oz thing, but sounds like it was a little bit rushed because I know they heard the warning of Storm Claudia, but they decided to go ahead with the event anyways. I think they will just go ahead with the Wizard of Oz special event probably in 2 weeks, 3 weeks later or something like that. But if you see it, I'm sure you'll see it. Anyways, we're here in the Christmas market this is actually getting improved. I'm not sure if you noticed, last year there were not much things going on, but this year there are a few new things. We're going to switch over to the dual recording or dual camera in a new feature of the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Let's show you. Alrighty, here we are in the dual video on the Pro Max. So as you can see, we have a new addition to the Christmas market. This is a Ferris wheel. We didn't expect that to be here in Oxford. I guess a lot of people requested that because some other cities have been doing a lot of Christmas marketing, you know, doing all sorts of amazing marketplaces, because like Birmingham, Leeds, Manchester, they're trying to beat Oxford and maybe Cambridge as well. So they thought, oh no, we better respond to it. So they brought a Ferris wheel. So I think it's a good thing that they did, because then they'll be able to see the Dreaming Spires rapid camera, which is awesome. Of course, what's still there is the merry-go-round that everybody loves. Of course, my niece loves merry-go-round. But anyways, unlike last year, that feature was not available to the 16 Pro. The 17 Pro Max, I can do this, which is absolutely fantastic. So then I'll be able to talk to you on camera and show you what's going on in front of me. As you can see, there is quite a lot of new stuff. I mean, you still get your same usual Christmas market, but in general, in my opinion, it is very much improved. Oh yeah, there's your Christmas thing. I might personally go up in this one. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe during the daytime it would be nice. Maybe during the night time. I might consider doing that. But as you can see, you can take a look at this incredible design. All those woods here. That is really nice. I really like that one. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, can you? So, I mean, these are incredible variety of stuff that you cannot see in shops. Are completely homemade, man-made, whatever you want to call it. I've seen this in Bath, in Somerset, but here, I think they have improved here, and I'm very glad that they did. Because I was concerned that it could repeat of this year from last, or say, repeat of last year. But no, I think beyond that, I think it's really good. And considering the fact is that I have been enjoying walking around in the Christmas market, because, I mean, this is what part of Vlogmas is, because I've been doing this for 2 years. So, doing Vlogmas is very important. So what's going on here in the Christmas area, and I think it's really, really awesome. And yeah, and I think this is going to be my favorite to go on. I'm going to have to go on there very, very soon, whenever. I might bring Soph along with me, I think. But anyways, in front of me, probably my baby niece's favorite is the merry-go-round. Let's go over to the other side and see what we have on the other side of the Christmas market. Oh, I didn't know you can do that, but let's just see if this works. We're in landscape mode, by the way, because I never thought that the Pro Max would be able to do this. But here we are at the most famous Christmas market. The tree is still there, so I'm very happy. And the whole market is now proper. I mean, we used to have various market, I don't know, completely amateur, and you get this, well, I'm not going to swear anyway, crazy bee sauce. That's no longer there, thankfully. I mean, why would you bring that in for the Christmas market? This is actually a proper Christmas market. You get all those socks here. You get all those incredible goodie stuff. I know some people may think, oh, it's just tacky. It's not tacky, by the way. It is completely vintage, completely original. I was here with my friend yesterday, and I mean, obviously, she's very much more of a chatterbox, all I can say. No, I'm only joking. But yeah, you can see around here, I mean, the drawings. I've actually had a look at this. I mean, there are some memories that I do remember. For example, Oxford United used to be at Haddington's London Road until the Nuffield Hospital took over. But yeah, you can see around here, there are various incredible markets around here. And considering the fact is that Vlogmas is somewhat here, I wouldn't say somewhat, Vlogmas is here. That's why Christmas is Vlogmas. And that is the reason why you get to see incredible amount of choices that you can get. Yes, some of them are expensive, but I think it's worthwhile having a look at it, because you could easily send that to someone for Christmas gift, or even birthday presents on Christmas, I guess. Quite to be honest, I mean, it is expensive, but as you can see, I'm actually taking a look at this view. Now, I went up in the balcony of this treehouse style, whatever you call that, and I took a nice picture of the ultra wide photo of the Christmas tree and the people down below, and I think it's really, really cool. So you'll get to see that right now. From this angle, I think this is really, really cool as well, but it is absolutely nice. Anyways, I really hope you are enjoying your Christmas time walking around here. If you have all sorts of choices that you want to choose, you got to come here. And I think this year Oxford got things right. No more cheap stuff. This is pretty much genuine. Everything's like wooden, they're proper genuine, and they did everything right. So let's do the B-roll of this Christmas market, shall we? So here is the Christmas market in Bond Square. A nice new change for this year. Last year it wasn't there. I think they did something really nice. You still get one of your typical balconies, or whatever you call it, a hatch or something. I really love it. You probably can pick up some candies here, which is awesome. You can see some of the candies. If I could zoom in quite, yeah, not a very good quality to zoom in, but you get the idea. So, Christmas market, a mini one, on Square. Welcome to London, and welcome to Regents Canal, near King's Cross, St Pancras. As you probably know, this is kind of the last month that I will be able to explore around London. I may probably go for the second time, mainly because I wanted to see the Christmas lights. Yes, I'm here early during the day because I wanted to try and capture some Christmas stuff here at Regents Canal. Now, before I give you the slideshow, the photos that I took, I wanted to show you something which is really cool. This Christmas tree right here, that is new. That hasn't been seen before last year. And I think it is an incredible large Christmas tree, and in my opinion, is better than the ones in Clarendon Building. You may be wondering why I say that. Well, clearly, London has one of the best Christmas light that you could ever see during the month of the season of Christmas. That's why we call Vlogmas, because you're going to get to see something really much more exciting here. And that is why you can see the Christmas tree behind me. And I think this is the time that I want to come here. And later on, we are going to see Christmas lights. So you will be able to see Christmas lights throughout West End. There's going to be plenty of B-rolls for you to enjoy. But before we go to West End, here are some of the slideshows that I took around Regents Canal. Well, here we are. We are here at night. The wonderful Christmas lights, way better than here in Oxford, because Oxford is cheapskate. I'm sorry to trash my hometown because they couldn't be bothered to make a very good Christmas light. So that's why we're here in London for a wonderful Christmas lights. So technically that's the reason I came here to London. I wanted to try and stay a little bit longer here so then I'll be able to see the lights. Reading does a good job, I would say. Banbury does a decent job in Christmas lights. They do have their own switch-on events. Oxford has a weird Christmas lighting illumination event which you won't normally see the actual live Christmas switch-on. I think we had this in London, because I wasn't even around at that time. But that is the reason why I think with Christmas events like this, I mean, it's just so, it feels right here. I mean, Oxford, I don't know how much of a failure that they have been. Is it because of the cost? I mean, come on, no excuses. And I really think I know why they made it cheap. It's because our stupid Gant, you only care about putting out stupid traffic filters or congestion charges rather than just making some money to putting some best Christmas lights, because a lot of people are going through the congestion charges, paying money, and then what are you going to try and do? Oh yeah, put more traffic filter in because you have a stupid smirk on your face. I'm sorry, but I don't mean to make this a negative vlog, but this is why Christmas lights are so important. I mean, the London mayor, I may have a disagreement with him, but he does a good job making Christmas as it is. Gant, I mean, I know he's not the mayor of Oxford. He's all about traffic filters and congestion charges. Ridiculous. But anyways, let's do some B-rolls around here in Oxford Street, London, the UK capital, and a little bit of a slideshows of some of the images I took here in West End. Enjoy it. Well, it has been an interesting December month. As you probably know, yes, I am in a coffee shop. Decided to talk to you. Might as well just give my feedbacks about the London Christmas lights. Yeah, I basically wanting to say that Christmas lights around in London and other places in Oxfordshire and in Berkshire are incredible. They're very cool lights to see around. I mean, don't get me wrong, Oxford's Christmas market has been superb. I have been going around and enjoying seeing everything what's there. I mean, a lot of singing's going on, and by all means, Oxford Christmas market has been better this year. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Today I wanted to do just a quick review of my 100mm f2.8 G Master macro. I have been using this for quite a while now, and here are the samples of the images that you're seeing. I have been super proud with the quality and the images that I have took, and the lens itself are incredibly sharp. It can maintain sharpness, it can maintain quality with the bokeh. I mean, it's just so amazing. I had taken some few of the landscapes and telephoto stuff. I mean, usually it's not really meant for telephoto. It's meant to be for macro. Basically, that's the reason that I got it for, is macro photography. Taking photos of sharp details of watches, maybe, but mainly leaves. I mean, like I say, some crisper details in telephoto angle. Although I have the 70-200, they're incredible. I'm absolutely super impressed with the 100mm, and best thing about it, that also has a optical stabilization. There are key differences of this. Teleconverter lenses, or should I say teleconverter adapters. You can use the teleconverter adapters on a macro lens, which is absolutely amazing. You can't do it with a 90, but you can do it with the 100mm GM macro lens, which is really cool. The only thing that I would say that are good about it is that its sharpness. It has a lot of upgrades. I mean, it's a bit big. That's probably a little downside, but I don't think that's what it is, because basically, I mean, what do you expect for 100mm? G Master is a highest premium lens compared to a G lens. I mean, a lot of people would prefer going for the G lens rather than going for the G Master, because the G Master is higher expensive lens to make. I mean, come on. That's the reason why you're getting the best quality, you're getting the best, highest quality, you know, than any other lenses in the market. I haven't really had the chance to use the teleconverter yet, but there are times I may use it. There are times I may not use it. I mean, like I say, it is there. It is there for me to use it whenever I feel like it. But I'm surely I'll do some shots with the teleconverter in the future. But you'll have to watch this space if you want to see it. But for now, let's continue on with Vlogmas. So as you can see here, there's the IET at the Oxford siding, basically waiting for a London Paddington service to start from Oxford. I know the 5-coach train does terminate here, but yeah, I don't know why I'm weaving around, but I might as well just show it to you. Vlogmas is about to end, and I thought, why not show an IET? And that will be it for 2025. This is definitely the last vlog for this year. And let me turn it around and show you the IET. I know some of you guys love to see the IET. I know for me, I wanted to try and end it from home, but it is really boring and it is really sad. But just to make it a bit more interesting, you know, just a bit more upbringing, I'm ending the vlog, or should I say ending the Christmas vlog from here. I'm actually standing in front of an IET because why not? I love train spotting. Now, I just want to make it a bit more like cheering up and that, because sadly I don't have a friend to end it with. Steve was unable to make it because there's a lot gone on. I'm not really going to tell you on that vlog because it is very personal. I know there's no friends for Vlogmas for the first time. It is very strange. I mean, all this arrangement of having friends on the vlog has kind of toned down, but I'm hoping for 2026 eventually Steve would get on the vlog. Like I say, fingers crossed. But just remember, just be patient. I know you guys are going to be upset about it, but at the end of the day, I am doing the best I can to get everyone on the vlog. But like we all say, it can happen. My vlog can be a solo throughout the whole time. But then again, no, I could try and learn from it. If there is new people to come on the vlog, I would be happy, you know, to have you on. It has to be through my friends anyways. And yes, there's the annoying Voyager coming behind me. That's why I really love ending the vlog here. Isn't it great, isn't it? But anyways, with me, with IET in the background, thank you very much for being in your living room to tune into this vlog. I know it has been hard throughout this year, but at the end of the day, we're hoping to bring 2026 to a positive side. And eventually, there may be some new stuff coming through to 2026. So I'm kind of excited to share in one of those separate videos. So stay tuned to that. So with that said, Happy New Year. Stay safe. Take care, everyone. Live life, happy life. Merry Christmas.